Hey, Earth signs, I'm Morgan Black. I'm here to channel you a message. You might click off on this after a minute or two. I don't know. Let's see. You might not like what I got to say, but let's see where this goes. This message is for all Earth signs, sun, moon, and rising, wherever it resonates for you. At the top of your reading, we have Mercury and Scorpio in the 8th house. Mercury is about perfectionism. In Scorpio, it's about self mastery. The 8th house is all about shared senses and self knowledge. This is the card of extremism, okay? Your pre shuffled oracles, the first one we have is religion, rules and commandments. Second, we have is burnt by the sun, ambition, overextension of reach. And the third is sacrifice, renunciation, offerings, letting go. This feels like a big battle between the dark and the light inside of us. It is Eclipse Day. I'm recording this a day early for you. Jeez. All right. Let me pull, I'm going to pull some base cards on these oracles and we'll go from there. This. I don't know right now if you are questioning your religious beliefs or if you are pushing your religious beliefs on another. So let's see. Under religion, we have the Three of Cups in the upright and the Hangman in reverse. Under burnt by the sun, we have the Ten of Swords and the Five of Wands. Under sacrifice, we have the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Oh boy. Okay. This is intense, Earth signs. What's going on here? You are the grounded ones of the zodiac. You're feeling quite ungrounded right now. This feels like, Earth signs, that you pass judgment on someone based off of your belief systems, but you are having a change of heart. Under sacrifice, Nine of Wands is the Christ consciousness card, and the Seven of Swords is treachery. You're feeling guilty about it. You unconsciously took an extreme action. But here's the good news. The good news is you're having a human experience. So we are all here figuring it out together. Under the religious card, you have the Three of Cups, celebration in the upright, and the Hanged One in reverse. I'm going to start there. Let's clarify. Three of Cups is the card of celebration. Many times when we stand, when we subscribe to a religion, there's a lot of community around that, right? That's our community. So that is what the Three of Cups is in celebration, I believe. So let me clarify that first. But there's a duality right now between shared senses with the world and your intuitive self-knowledge. Oh, okay. Clarifying celebration, you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and the Magician in reverse. You, for the first time, are questioning whether your religious beliefs are extreme. You're feeling tricked. Queen of Pentacles in reverse is an energy of greed. The Four of Pentacles in reverse is an energy of stagnation and greed. The Magician in reverse is a trickster energy, the untruth, making things appear real that may not be. Huh. Okay, next you have the Hanged One in reverse. The card of perception, usually sitting in the upright, it's contemplation on our perception. You have had a complete paradigm shift about your religion. This is interesting. Okay. Me more on the Hanged One in reverse. You're the one that's feeling burnt by the sun. You're the Hangman in the upright. If your truth has changed, which would be the Hangman in reverse, then what is it replaced with? That's why there's the Hangman in the upright. You're contemplating a lot right now. You have the Queen of Wands and the Moon card in the upright. The moon is the supernatural. The moon is the things unseen. Sometimes the moon can be things that are behind the veil that haven't been revealed yet. The Queen of Wands is a very spiritual energy. Her spirituality can sometimes be misconceived as black magic. That's why there's a cat on the card on the front, sitting at her feet. She's a leader. She's in the upright. Some may believe differently. Tell me more about what's behind the moon. This is interesting. This is trailing a little bit off of the air sign message. Huh. Okay. Same energies are coming up. You may want to watch the air sign message if this resonates with you, Star Child. Tell me more about what's behind the moon with this Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands usually can't be put in a box. Her leadership style can sometimes really irritate people that just have extremely linear thinking. We have the Four of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Swords in the upright, and the Emperor. You are showing up as the Emperor in this reading. That is your energy, Star Child. There was a new beginning that was reversed for this Queen of Wands that has put you in the Nine of Swords. Mental conflict. It's keeping you up at night. I'm going to move to Burnt by the Sun because the next card is the Ten of Swords. That is the finality of the betrayal. You were ambitious about something, Emperor, that now you're feeling burnt by the sun about. It has caused you to question your religious beliefs. That maybe they're a bit extreme. Tell me more about this Ten of Swords. Tell me more about this Ten of Swords. You're showing up as the King of Wands, too. I like that. King of Wands means that you are an innovator. You have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, the Ace of Cups in the upright, the High Priestess in the upright, and the King of Wands. The Three of Pentacles is about community. It's about working together. This is showing up in the reverse under Burnt by the Sun, clarifying the Ten of Swords, betrayal, the final sword. The reason why I believe this is also your energy, this King of Wands energy, now you're also showing up as the Emperor, is because you don't have completely linear thinking. You're an innovator. You think outside of the box. But there's something that you've believed for a very long time that is now coming into question. Something that has to do with the reversal of a new beginning for this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands is also showing up as the High Priestess. Maybe no one knew she was the High Priestess because their belief systems put blinders on, like a horse out to pasture. And you have the Ace of Cups. I want to know more about this Ace of Cups. Are you wanting to hand a cup to this High Priestess? Tell me more about this Ace of Cups. There's been a common theme in the collective energy. Oh, the Sun, the Judgment card. Okay, I like that. You're calling judgment on a group of people. See, in this Sun card, I always say that the Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. Okay? When you look at a tarot deck, when you look at the Queen of Wands card, the Queen of Wands and the Sun card both have sunflowers in them. Okay? It's symbolic. It's weaved together. The High Priestess has pomegranates behind her. The fruit of sacred knowledge. You've called judgment on this Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles in reverse group. And you see handing a cup to this High Priestess as your son. This feels like the same energy as a collective reading I did a few days ago. There's an emperor that is concerned about delivering a message to a high priestess. I think I titled the reading your Your 10 of Cups is with a High Priestess. This feels like the same energies coming back into your Earth sign reading here. I don't know. All right. Let's see what's up with this 5 of Wands, Rivalry. We have the 8 of Pentacles in the upright, the 9 of Cups in the upright. Yeah. And the 3 of Wands in the reverse. 9 of Cups in the upright is, of course, the card of happiness. 8 of Pentacles is all about occupation. I want to know why this 3 of Wands in reverse, though. There's obviously some rivalry, which there would be if you're walking away from an extreme community with some extreme beliefs, which is where the 5 of Wands is coming in. But I want to know why the 3 of Wands in the reverse. What does this have to do with occupation? Tell me more about this 3 of Wands in reverse. The 3 of Wands is, setting off. Taking the leap of faith into the new adventure. Tell me more about this 3 of Wands in reverse. A lot of people talking smack. Okay. Knight of Swords in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse. People spying, people paying attention, people talking shit. What else is new? Who cares? Tell me more about this 8 of Pentacles. Man, the self-imposed prisons we put ourselves in sometimes because of other people's beliefs is... I'm not saying that in a judgmental way. I did it for most of my life. All right. Tell me more about this 8 of Pentacles. Tell me more about the rivalry with this 8 of Pentacles. What does this have to do with this Emperor, High Priestess? The 5 of Swords. Somebody's creating a lot of conflict here. We have the 5 of Swords in the upright, the Tower, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. We have a 4 of Wands in reverse over here with this Queen of Wands. If you have not watched that 10 of Cups with a High Priestess and this message resonates with you, Star Child, please take a look at that also, because this is about creating a tower moment within an occupation, reversing a new beginning, and this is around a Queen of Wands energy. The 5 of Swords in the upright and the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about this tower moment. Tell me a little more about this tower moment. This feels like the same energy that was in the last in that other reading. So many similarities in the sense that there's like a Queen of Wands that comes up on the scene. No one realizes she's a High Priestess. They do all this crazy gossiping, backstabbing, magician in reverse, black magic crap, and then figure out she's a High Priestess. And then all of a sudden everybody's holding their heads. All right, you have the 3 of Swords in reverse and the 5 of Cups in the upright. You have some regrets, but you've worked through forgiveness, and you have the 8 of Cups in the upright. That's good. So that tells me that you are moving away from this tower movement in a very healthy manner. Even if you are feeling some regrets about previous actions, you have the 3 of Swords in reverse, which is the symbol of forgiveness. And hey, we're all on this journey together. We're not perfect, man. We do things sometimes, and sometimes we have those moments that show up where it's just like you feel like you got hit over the head, Can't even remember why you consciously acted a certain way or consciously believed something. It's just part of the journey. The tower moments, I love tower moments. Tower moments are like a wake-up call to me. It's not all doom and gloom. Sometimes the things that look the worst end up being the best, you know? So let's go to the sacrifice card, renunciation, offering, letting go. You do have the Nine of Wands as the first card underneath this, which is Christ consciousness, okay? The concept of Christ consciousness is very, very different than the concept of dogmatic religion. And you have moved through this reading from coming from some extreme belief system that it looks like you then took an action upon that you're in regret about, Emperor. You are still in the upright, and you have done some deep diving from a tower and now are standing in the Nine of Wands, which is Christ consciousness. This is all good. This is all good. All good, all good, all good. So, what's going on with this Nine of Wands? Tell me more about this Nine of Wands under sacrifice, letting go. You have the Ace of Swords, the Strength card. I love this. And the Chariot. You're moving to your truth. You're moving in truth. It's taken a lot of strength. It does take a lot of strength to live in Christ consciousness. We have to forgive people. We have to understand that not everyone is going to believe the same things that we do, and that's okay. Are we operating from a space of love? Because that's what freaking matters at the end of the day. And what does that really look like? And all of those things that most people are just kind of asleep and don't even want to think about. And you've done it in some kind of fast moving energy. You're bringing the truth somewhere. So this is good. Congratulations, Earth signs. That's not your exact standing at the moment. It will be really soon because you've already been in the Eight of Cups. You've already walked away from this drama and had your mind blown. So you're headed towards the sun. You've got a sun card. All right, we have the Seven of Swords in the upright, treachery. Probably have had to sacrifice some relationships and whatever happened here. Yep. You had an Empress in reverse. You had an Empress in reverse. That's where the Seven of Swords came in. Okay, Empress in reverse is not a good energy. Ace of Wands in reverse. Someone is very upset that you're letting go and doesn't want you to walk towards any new beginning, mentally, physically, or spiritually. And you have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Someone's mask slipped off. Someone's mask slipped off, and they're showing up at the end of the reading because they do not want you to let go. They do not want you to let go. But, you know. We're all here to live our best lives. Sometimes that means moving on. Timeline shifts. All right. Let me pull a couple of more of these vampire oracles and some ruins to close out your reading. You have Ecstasy. I love that. Primal, connecting deep within. That's all about the light and the dark. Witness, trusting your instincts, speaking out, knowing intuitively what's right. And transgressions, being all right with your flaws and your contradictions and mistakes. Being okay sometimes that everything is not in black and white. You have the Sun card and the Ecstasy card on the table. I love that. And all of these cards speak that you've done some shadow work. It's where it's at. It's where it's at, Earth sides. Time. Whatever conflicts are happening within this energy. Also, too, as you go intuitively, you're probably going to feel things at this time. And you really need to stop and like assess internally, like, is this me or is this that old energy? Because if this story is around a community and religious beliefs that you have had for a long time, it's going to take a few for those energies to shed. So shift. You're in the shift. I love that. The shift is important. Veiled. Things are coming out from behind the veil for you. Safe travel. Safe travel to move. I think that safe travel is all about you just safely moving to your next timeline. I'm distracted by all the birds in out of my window. And transmute. Just continue to keep transmuting the energy, okay? Keep transmuting any negative energy that's coming your way into your ecstasy and into your bliss, because you are well on your way. You have gone through something very extreme here. I'm not going to make light of it, but you've got the Sun card. Please hit like, share, subscribe. Greatly helps out the channel, and I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time, Earth Signs.